Welcome back, dear children. Till Chandragupta 2, we have learnt. In chapter number 8, states after the Mauryan Empire, we'll continue with Vardhan dynasty. With the decline of Gupta power, means Gupta power was about to end. Many states emerged in North India. You all know where is North India. The Vardhan dynasty was one of them. Prabhakar Vardhan, you can see on the slide. Prabhakar Vardhan, who was the founder of the Vardhan dynasty. Prabhakar Vardhan was the king of Thanesar near Delhi, means in North India. The Vardhan dynasty was founded by him. Now, his son, whose son? Prabhakar Vardhan's son was Harshavardhan. Actually, Harshavardhan expanded the Vardhan Empire. Where? Let us see. This is the map of India. Can you see Nepal over here? So, Harshavardhan expanded the Vardhan Empire up to Nepal. This is Nepal. Can you see? Yes, it is in the north. Till river Narmada in the south. This is south. This part is south. Okay. Assam in the east. Let us go to the east side of the India. This is Assam. Can you see it properly? Yes, this is Assam in the east. And the opposite side, that is Gujarat in the west. Can you see Gujarat? Is it clear to you? Nepal is in north. Till Narmada river is in the south. Assam in the east and Gujarat in the west. So this is the map of India. You should He had cordial relations with Raja Bhaskar Varman of Kamarup, that is ancient Assam. So he had a cordial relations with Assam, and he had also established friendly relations with the Emperor of China and even sent his ambassador to the Chinese court. Cordial relations means blood relations, and friend relations means to establish friendly relations. Okay. See, this is the picture of Harshavardhan. This is the picture of King Harshavardhan. The capital of Harshavardhan's empire was Kanauj. In earlier lessons, we have seen Kanauj near Delhi in UP. Trade flourished during his reign. So he gave importance to trade. He spent a large portion of his revenue for the welfare of the people. So he was a kind man. Okay. Total amount of income he used to spend for the well-being of the people, for the betterment of the people. Every 5 years he would distribute all his wealth, all his money, all his income among the people. See his kindness. That is why Harshavardhan king was famous. Understood? He was the son of Prabhakar Vardhan. I am sure that this much you have learnt properly. The court poet Bana Bhatta wrote Harsha Charitra. What is Harsha Charitra? He wrote about the king Harshavardhan. Understood? Harshavardhan had become a follower of Buddhism but gave generous patronage. What is the meaning of patronage? Respect to other religions too. he wrote 3 Sanskrit plays, Ratnavali, Nagananda and Priyadarshika. Understood? One Buddhist bhikkhu, Yuan Chuang, had come to India. See, his picture is given on page number 39. The Buddhist bhikkhu Yuan Chang had come to India from China. During that time, he traveled to all parts of India and he stayed at the Nalanda University. See, this is the picture of Nalanda University. He stayed at Nalanda University for 2 years. And on returning to his own homeland, he translated many Buddhist manuscripts into Chinese. Understood? So he stayed in India, learnt many things, and while going to his own homeland, he translated many Buddhist manuscripts. Manuscripts means handwritten scripts. He translated them into Chinese language. Understood, children, this much? The picture of Nalanda University is given on page number 40. You can see that. Now the very small part is left and that we will learn in our next video. We'll also see the exercise of this lesson in our next video. I will send you in PDF form. Till then, see you children. Bye bye children.